It may seem like an obvious question to ask, but I want to make sure that it's on the table. But you should find out if the company that you're potentially investing in actually has customers yet. Years ago, I attended the North Carolina Hall of Fame, and an older gentleman who was being inducted, he was a legend in the textile industry, I believe, said that his daddy had told him, if you don't have a customer, you don't have a company. And that's a pretty good rule of thumb. If you haven't reached the point where somebody's willing to part with their money to buy your product or service, then you really haven't validated the value proposition that you're bringing to the market. So do they have a customer? You also do have to be careful in terms of the customers they might have and how they're represented. Dig deep, make sure people are actually wiring money, sending checks, that you can validate that they've received the funds. There can be LOIs in place, there can be any number of things, but it's short of actually doing business. Some related questions. What is the cost of acquiring that customer? Or, put another way, on a unit basis, what's it cost to make a sale? In the early days, it's going to be incredibly expensive, but you do need to know over time how does it ramp. So, for example, we live in a day where so much product can be bought online. If you look through the numbers on Amazon, it's really not materially less expensive than most retailers. But if you can sell directly through your online site, then that's just going to be a cheaper cost of executing the sale. How do you reach your customers? Is it through traditional means or is it online? And what is your customer concentration? In venture capital, I think you're always looking for something you don't have. So good news is you got a customer. Bad news, you got 3 of them. Or you've got 100 and 50% of your sales is tied up into one.